You're with Christine Anu.
It's showtime!
Showtime!
Showtime, everybody! Showtime!
Hello, Christine Anu with you on ABC Radio's Weekend Evenings. Kapu kut, kapu kubilngitamura. Depending on where we find you, that's good afternoon or good evening in my mother's language, Kalau Kawauya. And we acknowledge the traditional custodians and their families of all First Nations people right around the country. Lots of fun for you tonight. Moodoff Day is an initiative aimed at getting people to pledge to put their phones down for a few hours, to realise that you can live without it and even enjoy life more by doing so. Tapas Senapati has been a test manager with Optus for over a decade and has previously worked with Telstra, and his first-hand experience of how we are impacted by our phones sparked the idea of Moodoff Day. And Tapas joins us here. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now, Moodoff Day. How did you come up with the title?
Yeah, but 10 years ago, I narrowly escaped from an accident for texting and driving. Then we realized, there is something wrong, I am being addicted to the phone. Then we came up with some friends, we asked, can you switch off your phone when we in the meeting and when you are having dinner? Then they said their mood was off, I said, okay, we should do something about that. Why can't we start something, a morning or a evening in a week or month without the device? And we can talk to each other. So the idea came up with the Moodoff Day. And then we started this awareness campaign once in a year. On last Sunday of February, we asked all our supporters and parents, friends, just have a breakfast before browsing. Do not browse for 5 hours in the morning on the last Sunday of February. So that's called the Moodoff Day campaign. We just want to make sure, how you can live without the phone for 5 hours.
And goodness me, talk to another person and even look at them in their face.
Yes. And in the first year, 90% people failed in the campaign and they could not make 5 hours. Within 3 hours, they were so addicted, they could not live without their phone for 5 hours.
What are the worst behaviours that you observed that inspired this initiative? I mean, obviously there's texting while you're driving is illegal and against the law. But what sort of other things?
That is 10 years ago. But now the new symptoms, now it's impacting our mind and health. People, 67% of students now distracted by the smartphone things. And with the health and with the cyberbullying has been increased 3-fold in the last 5 years. That is the reason Victoria government has been asked to stop using the phones in the schools. So basically it's impacting our health. If you see the health-wise, people are having neck pain now, dry eyes, finger cramping, all this problem has been started.
And I read somewhere eating disorders and things like that.
Yes, when you browse, when it's continuous browse and you are in the phone, in the status update, you will continuously eating and continuously, you don't talk to each other, you don't know what is happening. The amount of data, the amount of notification we are receiving and the fear of missing out what is happening. Everybody wants to know what is happening outside space, but not at this rate. You have another life with the friends, families, and what do you work,
We are talking to Tapas Senapati, who is the founder of this fantastic idea sparked a few years ago called Moodoff Day, which will happen on the last day of February.
Last Sunday of February.
Last Sunday of February, which is tomorrow. Now, I'm going to put it out there. Can you put your phone down for 5 hours? Lock it away in the garden somewhere. Where don't you like to go? Go and put it there.
Yeah, you just leave the phone. What we are suggesting, you don't put your phone in your pocket when you are in the home. And
so how does Moodoff Day work? What would you want people to do?
Yes, so we have got a website www.moodoffday.org and we encourage people to place to their friends and family and to participate in the event where they will go without the device, smart device 5 hours on that day and they place them do not use that. And we have some suggestions to you. Do not take their phone into the bedrooms. Do not walk with their phones. turn off the notifications. There are some basic strategy you can follow so that you can feel there is another life outside this smart device.
So, Mum, Dad, the kids, come Sunday, which is tomorrow, what time does this all start? Does it matter, or
doesn't
just
matter.
choose a 5 hour
Doesn't
spot?
matter. As soon as you get up, do not touch your phone. Have breakfast before you start browsing. You see if you can live with your phone for 5 hours. The world will not change. Nothing will happen if you do not get any update, social media update. There is nothing wrong. You just see how beautiful this world. When you talk to your neighbor, when you talk to someone, when you take your kids out without your phone, you don't need to go out with your phone to how many calories you have burned. You don't need to watch those things. You have to concentrate, where you are. Just live in the present moment. Yeah.
Tell us how we can get involved again. Remind us again, please.
Yeah, so there is a website. We have got www.moodoffday.org. We can log in there. We can place there. We can ask our friends, and we can donate for the cause through our websites. And we can place our friends, hey, we can join this. You don't browse this, you have to pay maybe $10, $5, whatever maybe, and you donate that cause. It doesn't matter, It just, you see how you feel good about that. Without the device, when you see that, okay, I can live, I'm sure, you can live. But in the last statistics, what we have seen, 50% people cannot complete 5 hours.
Yes.
It's very difficult. They said we can do it. No. After 3 hours,
We'll
they
see.
will just...
I think you've just thrown down the gauntlet there. Let's just see if people can get to that 5 hour mark. Now, is this something that's going to happen worldwide?
Yes, there are 25 countries, and we have around 17,000 to 18,000 people supporting our cause. It's growing every year. There are many universities and college students, they are participating, they are contacting us, we are doing it. And this is the success rate. I feel good. A lot of people feel good about that. A lot of people, it's good, there is nothing. I did not lose anything. I thought I can't live without the phone, but I can live. You feel good factor.
I don't like my phone. When it rings, it means somebody wants something. Tapas, thank you so much. Get in on this Moodoff Day. Tapas, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Tapas Senapati, founder of Moodoff Day. So maybe turn your smartphone off for 5 hours tomorrow.